Hey, Jeanette, didn't you throw your hat over there on the floor near the chair that was sitting near the door? Looks like my shirt is missing. They were here. Who? Read the letter. Dear Rudy, I came here wanting to talk. I just miss you as a friend. Instead, I found Jeanette's car in your driveway. I called Dane to see if it really was her car. He came right away, and I was right. Your clothes were on the floor, along with the fedora Dane and I argued over whose it belonged to. He's positive it's Jeanette's. But I was around a long time before he showed up again. I remember you wearing it enough times. So I'm guessing you changed into something else and took her somewhere. Dane and I are going to your favorite place tonight to see if we can find you. But if we don't find you in time to warn you, here's what I have to say. Even if Jeanette begs you, don't give in. You've made her suffer enough. Dane told me he's afraid there's some part of her that won't heal. Some part that thinks she owes you something. You don't owe her anything unless it's an apology and a promise never to touch her again. Dane says you've already done that once. Do you need to be reminded? I know it may be none of my business. I'm no longer your girlfriend, but please hear me out as a friend. I tell you to look up Stockholm Syndrome, but you're not stupid, just impulsive. Do I have to remind you how impulsive you can get when you're invulnerable? Sorry we took the clothes, along with the fedora, yours or Jeanette's, but we agreed it was the only way to get your attention, knowing what a perfectionist you are. Please think about this. Show Jeanette this letter, explain Stockholm Syndrome if she has any questions, or tell her to call me. Tessa. Are you under my control? What kind of question is that? I forgot how stubborn you can be. For once, that's a good thing. I'm feeling really thirsty. I'm too tired to do anything. Could you get me a glass and just go home? No. Did you get that? For once, we don't care about your jealousy. Leave us alone. We'll be just fine. And I'd appreciate it if you returned my clothes and the hat I gave Jeanette the first night we went out, okay? A year ago, something like that. Because it was secret. Just ask Dane. Does he really think she does, or is that just your conclusion? You can't just go around diagnosing people. You're an image consultant, not a therapist. Whatever. Goodbye. Still looking at that? Don't let it bother you. We were just talking about that, remember? Momentarily, you almost believed her, didn't you? Do you know what it means? I don't need to know what it means if it means she doubts I love you for real. That's all I need to know. Jeanette, we don't have to make love, ever. Do you understand that? Are you having second thoughts? If you don't want me here, I guess I don't see the point in staying. I knew you didn't get it. That's okay, I'll show you. In the bathroom. What are you going to show me? I'm not that kind of freak, okay? I just wanted to show you an example of what I mean. You're more of a freak than you're letting on if this is your idea of it isn't. Can you imagine getting off on... That's not my point. You see how clean this mirror is? You were that mirror 6 months ago, and this is what I did. You think I'm ruining it now? I just got started. This is you after months of the right kind of treatment, maybe a good sparkly washing every single day. Beautiful, isn't it? Now, I'm not saying this is the case with you, but if it were, Stockholm Syndrome would mean that the mirror thought it deserved the toothpaste and wanted to get smeared all over again. Maybe not even out of the desire of getting speared, but just the fact that it was getting anything from the toothpaste. The mirror would be the toothpaste slave, and, okay, Rudy, I'm here because I want to be here. No one could have made me. You can't even make me stay. This is my choice. I have a stronger sense of self-worth than to let myself be mistreated by you. Would I be here if I wanted to put up with that from you? No. I know the difference between the night we made out on your couch and the night you came over to my house. Remember, I'm the one who told you I wanted something meaningful. I thought we'd already had this conversation before you asked me to wash my hands. This time I have to wash my hands. I've got toothpaste all over them. Are you really upset with me for wanting to make sure you're not deceiving yourself? You promised you'd never break another promise. I still mean that. Then could you promise me not to try and have that conversation with me again? It feels like you're not taking me seriously. I keep bringing it up because I couldn't take you more seriously than I do tonight. Promise first, please. I promise you I won't bring it up. But if you do, I'm here to talk about it. If you change your mind tonight, I'm not going to stop you. Thank you. You don't ever have to count on me bringing it up. The only way to stop me now is to kick me out. If I told you I wasn't hoping that would be the case, I'd be lying. Rudy, I thought you said you wouldn't tickle me. It was the only way I could think of to wake you up. Don't confuse this with me kicking you out, but I'm going to take you back home. That's not fair. You're too tired to even know what you're saying. How long did you sleep last night? It's only 8 p.m. now. I can put your heels in the car first and carry you. I'm fine.